Sup guys, Colton here. In today's video, I'm looking to change your perspective on the way that you view business competition and potential partnerships. I learned this lesson firsthand when I initially launched my digital marketing agency, Blades Marketing. And one of the first things that I actually did after launching my business, and actually prior to launching my business, was I looked at the local market in my area as well as abroad and researched other companies, other agencies that were offering similar services, that were targeting what I thought to be my target audience, which was business owners. And from there, I did my research with the goal in discovering how they were reaching that similar target audience to what I was looking to target, and how were they offering services for the prices that they were offering them at. Basically looking at them as if they were competition, trying to figure out how am I able to interject my brand, my services with a value proposition that is going to surpass theirs. And as I continued to do this, I found more and more agencies were offering potentially services that I didn't necessarily plan on offering through my agency. We specialize in social media management and social media ad management. A lot of these agencies were, they were specializing maybe in web design and SEO or graphic design. We offer graphic design and web design, however, it is not one of our core focuses. It is not where we are able to deliver the highest potential value to our clients. And so as I did this research, more and more occasions I was finding that these businesses were offering complementary services to mine that may be still targeting the same target audience. However, that those business owners would very likely be interested in both services. So I started thinking to myself, and I came to the conclusion that in all seriousness, it would make much more sense for me to potentially partner with an agency that, let's say, specialized in web design and SEO, and be able to refer my clients that needed those services to them, and vice versa. So for their clients, maybe they weren't offering social media management or social media ad management, but their clients who were, clients of theirs for SEO services or web design services needed social media management as well to tie in with their digital marketing strategy. That's when it really dawned on me that these partnerships, these businesses that I was formerly viewing as purely my competition, people that I had to beat, that I had to be better than, that I had to reach their customers or their potential customers before they did in order to sign them to my agency. When the reality is, had I instead looked at it as a potential partnership or collaboration as opposed to competition, then I may have been able to change up my perspective, maybe reach out to them and just say, hey, my name is Colton Blades. I run a digital marketing agency. We are very focused on social media management and social media ad management. I see that your agency is focused on SEO and web design, and I feel that those services would do very well in complementing one another. What would you think about a potential partnership between our agencies purely to refer one another's clients to each other's businesses for our core services? And from this change in perspective, I realized just how much value that I was able to see in these potential partnerships versus when I was purely looking at them as competition and focused once again on how I was going to beat them, how I was going to be better, how I was going to get their customers. And now customers or clients that I never would have had potentially could be referred from their business to mine, and vice versa. Both businesses benefit, both businesses sign more clients, and not to mention, this is a huge factor at play, a lot of our efforts doing social media ad management and social media management, those social media marketing clients very well would benefit from adding SEO to their marketing strategy. And now, as opposed to them going out and doing their own research and finding an agency that hopefully fits, and then, potentially them having to coordinate with myself and my agency, instead, I have a business that I know, that I trust, that I can send them to. And I know that when they're tying in SEO with their marketing strategy, with their services that they're getting, I'm going to be able to have a much stronger connection with that partnered business than I would have some random business that they may have, locked in with for their SEO and web design services. So not only am I able to collaborate as far as referring them business, but also I'm able to have much more control over the level of service that they're getting. I would not suggest partnering with an agency purely for referrals. There's a lot of factors you want to consider, including, of course, their brand. Does it align with yours? Their core values of their business, does that align with yours? And are their services top notch? When you refer a client, that's something that I will never do, is I will never refer someone to purchase a product or purchase a service from someone where I know that product or service is subpar. I'm always looking to provide the maximum value to people. And in doing that, especially in a business world, I want to refer them to someone where I know they can go and I trust that they are going to get the best SEO web design services that they can possibly get. So that's kind of the gist of this video. I really challenge you, if you are a business owner in a wide array of industries, this can truly work in any, and you're offering products or services, start looking at who you thought your competitors were as potential partnerships as opposed to competitors. And I promise you that when you start doing this, opportunities are going to present themselves to you that you never would have gotten just by viewing them as purely your competition. And rather than being focused on beating them, you are now focused on perhaps collaborating with them. And, like they say, a rising tide raises all boats. If you are succeeding and they are succeeding and you're partnered together, that success is just going to be amplified.